Hello everyone, this is Mochiko from Buffet Lab. Have you ever thought, if I am going to a buffet, I wish I could eat slowly without worrying about time limits? This time, I will show you something perfect for that. I, Mochiko, a buffet lover who goes to buffets more than 50 times a year, have carefully selected 5 restaurants with unlimited time all-you-can-eat buffets. First, I went to the Royal Park Hotel. It's been a long time since my last visit. I came here from Sweet Tengumai Station on the Tokyo Metro Hanzomon line. The hotel is directly connected to the subway station. It's over 35 degrees Celsius outside today, so I am really happy about this. Today's restaurant is Chef's Dining Symphony, located on the first floor of the hotel. Let's go inside. I was surprised when entering. They gave me a leg. Yes, this is a Hawaiian buffet that just started in early July. On the center table, there is a live cooking corner and they even make pancakes for you. It is full of exciting touches. Even the paper napkins on the table have pineapples drawn on them, so I can enjoy the Hawaiian mood during the meal. I can't decide where to start, but let's begin with the cheese corner. First, this marble cheese. And let's take some small mozzarella cheese too. What is the name of this cheese? I think it is boursin. I'll take some ham too. First this cold meat. Next bologna sausage, and there was chicken as well. There's still space on my plate, so I moved to another corner. First this lomi salmon. Next sandwiches. This looks like a tomato appetizer. The container is cute. And I'll take a poke bowl too. The poke bowl is made right in front of you. It's nice that it comes with plenty of avocado. By the way, here's the drink corner. For cold drinks, there's milk and juice. For hot drinks, there's tea and coffee and more. Oh, and there's guava juice too, which gives a tropical feeling. Now let's start eating. The chicken is thigh meat. The saltiness is just right, and it's tender and juicy. Perfect as a starter. Next, bologna sausage. As the name suggests, this sausage comes from Bologna in Italy. It is full of umami and saltiness. It makes me want a drink. Cold meat. The meat is moist and you can feel the umami. The diced part has a nice texture. This time I have 3 kinds of cheese. First, boursin. Boursin is a flavored cheese from France. There are many flavors, but this one had a nice garlic aroma. The smooth and rich texture is irresistible. Next, marble cheese, rich and filling. Here's mozzarella. It's chewy. It has a milky flavor but is refreshing. Perfect for starting a meal. Chilled tomato flan. When I hear flan, I imagine something like a sweet pudding, but this is an appetizer. At hotel buffets, I often see flans made with seafood or vegetables, but this is my first time trying a tomato flan. It has a soft texture and you can fully enjoy the taste of tomato. It's lightly salted and refreshing, which is a nice point. Pastrami sandwich. This is also part of the Hawaiian fare. The dish label with the hibiscus drawing marks the special fare items, so if you can't take everything, it's good to focus on those with hibiscus marks. The soft bread is filled with plenty of pastrami. The pastrami has a peppery kick, so addictive. The yellow part inside is pineapple, and its sweetness adds a great accent. Lomi salmon. It is a traditional Hawaiian appetizer, like a salad. The salmon is moist. There are plenty of vegetables like bell peppers, cucumbers, and red onions, so you can enjoy the textures. When I went to Hawaii, my favorite dish was poke bowls. In Hawaii, they call it poke, but in Japan, poke is more common. The tuna is marinated and melts in your mouth. It pairs perfectly with avocado. The topping is shiso perilla. Its fresh aroma adds a nice accent. I have rarely seen poke with shiso before. It's a unique idea from a classic hotel. Let's go back to the buffet table. First, garlic shrimp. Next, I'll take some tartar sauce and add onion rings and calamari rings on top. This looks like chicken. It doesn't seem like Mochiko chicken though. Next, pasta. Actually, I've been practicing how to twirl pasta recently. I'm still not good at it. First, onion rings. They look similar to calamari fries. And I wondered which is which, but the bigger ones are onion rings. The coating is crunchy, and when you bite it, the sweetness of the onion spreads in your mouth. The tartar sauce is just perfect. Its creamy richness makes it irresistible. Next is calamari fries. Calamari is Italian for squid, so it means fried squid. You can really taste the squid flavor. The coating is crisp, and the squid inside is moist and tender, with an elegant taste. Garlic shrimp. This is a specialty from Oahu's North Shore in Hawaii. I heard that shrimp farming was popular in the 1990s there, and fresh shrimp were cooked and sold at food stands, which started the garlic shrimp boom. Surprisingly, its history is not that long. The shrimp are used whole inside the crispy coating. You can feel the soft shrimp texture. The gentle garlic aroma boosts your appetite. Tuna and tomato pasta, switching from Hawaiian to a typical hotel dish. The balance between special fare dishes and standard dishes is great. The tuna flavor and the sourness of the tomato, along with olives and capers, create a perfect salty accent. It's so tasty I can't stop eating. Huli huli chicken. Huli means turn or flip in Hawaiian, so huli huli means flipping it many times. I thought it was made by shaking chicken constantly, but actually it's named because the chicken is skewered and slowly rotated over charcoal. The meat is cooked perfectly and is very tender. The seasoning has a teriyaki style with a hint of ginger, which everyone will love. It comes with vegetables like green beans and cauliflower, and the colors are beautiful. Let's go back to the buffet table again. This time, the bread corner is also full of great items. These breads are the same as those sold at the hotel's bakery. First, Danish pastries. Next, cinnamon rolls. This bread is called schnecke. Then bread with cheese and olives. I will warm them up a bit. Of course, I'll take a croissant too. Let's warm it up. Croissant at dinner, buffets. I sometimes skip croissants, but I couldn't resist the look of this one. It is crispy outside and moist inside. The buttery aroma spread in your mouth. Such happiness. Schnecke. Schnecke means snail in German. The shape is like a snail indeed. The dough is soft and light with a gentle sweetness. Cheese and olive bread. This seems like part of the Hawaiian buffet, but it also feels Mediterranean. The bread is a hard type, with the aroma of olives and salty cheese, very addictive. Cinnamon roll. When I think of cinnamon rolls, I think of American sweets. This one is stylish as expected from a Japanese hotel, but I also love the original ones with lots of icing. The raisins in the dough give natural sweetness and the cinnamon aroma is mild, perfect for a buffet. Custard Danish. The Danish dough is crispy. I heard making Danish dough is very difficult because baking time and dryness affects the texture. This one is perfect. The custard in the middle matches it well. Let's have a quick dessert break with fruit jelly. The fruit jelly has a tropical taste with orange and blueberry pieces. So refreshing. Back to the Hawaiian corner. First, pilaf with spam. Next, spare ribs with pineapple BBQ sauce. Looks delicious. Spam pilaf. I thought pilaf with spam, but spam onigiri is popular, so of course it's good. The pilaf is fluffy and light, balancing well with spam. It's a menu that people of all ages will like. Pork spare ribs with pineapple BBQ sauce. This dish feels both Hawaiian and summery. The pineapple BBQ sauce is sweet and sour, and with pork, it's so good you want rice. The spare ribs here are boneless, easy to eat, juicy, and flavorful. Next, another dessert stop. I noticed the chocolate fountain nearby. It smells so good. Dipping marshmallows in chocolate, a classic taste. Next, the long-awaited steak. I often leave my favorites for last, so steak came at this timing. They grill this thick piece of meat right in front of you, irresistible. There are two sauces. I chose onion sauce. The steak is thick, perfectly cooked and satisfying to bite. The onion sauce is light and brings out the meat's flavor. Now dessert corner. First, baked sweets, cookies, and baked meringues. Next, shortcake, a classic, and malasada topped with cinnamon sugar. Malasada donuts, a famous Hawaiian sweet originally from Portugal. The dough is chewy and the cinnamon sugar smells wonderful. Shortcake, the sponge is moist with gentle sweetness. Baked meringue. The simple baked sweets are also nice. The meringue melts instantly in your mouth, leaving gentle sweetness. Cookies. Hotel-made cookies are always a treat. They have a crunchy texture and go well with coffee. Next is the pizza corner, of course Hawaiian pizza. And on the way out, I'll get some soft serve ice cream. There are 4 flavors. I chose mango for a summery feel. Mango soft serve, refreshing and perfect for hot days. Pineapple and ham pizza. The crust is crispy and the inside is soft. The sweetness of pineapple, mild cheese, and salty ham are a perfect match. After refreshing with soft serve, I tried chicken long rice. It looks like a soup. I also took some curry. Chicken long rice. I had never heard of this dish before. It is a Hawaiian local food that uses glass noodles instead of rice. Long rice is what Hawaiians call glass noodles because they look like long grains of rice. The soup is salty and flavorful. The chunks of chicken and slippery noodles are a perfect match. It's addictive. Coconut curry. I love hotel curries, but coconut curry is rare. Some people customize it with salad toppings, but I had it as is. It's rich with fruity aroma and mild spiciness. The rice is well cooked and pairs perfectly with the curry. Lastly, I love pickled shallots. I always save my favorite for last. I like shallots better than fukujinzuke. Back to the dessert corner. First, a berry cake, then something tropical again, and even macadamia nut chocolates. I think it's my first time seeing them at a buffet. Next, pudding, but it's hard to scoop the caramel. Double berry mousse, layers of berry mousse, and chocolate sponge. The blueberry flavor is strong, the chocolate sponge is moist, and the berry sourness is perfect after a meal. Mango mousse. I recently learned that mango's origin is in Asia, around India and Myanmar, with a long history of cultivation. This mousse has a gentle mango sweetness, tropical and delightful. Macadamia nut chocolate, famous Hawaiian souvenirs. I also bought a lot when I went to Hawaii. The crunchy texture of nuts and the rich chocolate flavor is an unbeatable combination. Pudding, rich egg taste. I regret not scooping more caramel. Finally, let's take some fruits. Pineapple, watermelon, and lychee. The pineapple is juicy, tropical fruit at its best. Watermelon is summer, sweet and refreshing. Lychee, gentle sweetness that makes me nostalgic. I remember being happy when it was served in school lunches. What was your favorite school lunch? Oh, I almost forgot the pancakes. They are mini size, perfect after a meal, topped with plenty of whipped cream. so good. Finally, mango sauce, maximum tropical flavor. The pancakes are fluffy, also good for breakfast. This time, since it's unlimited time, I had second helpings of my favorites. My top favorite is coconut curry. Really delicious, not too spicy, with creamy coconut flavor. The other favorite is a poke bowl. This is Hawaii's signature dish, and the mini size is perfect for buffets. I fully enjoy the buffet. Unlimited time to relax, plus this price and direct subway access without going outside. Perfect for summer outings. Mochiko's top pick. From here, let's introduce more unlimited time buffets. Tell me in the comments which hotel you wanted to visit. Trader Vic's Tokyo. I visited this buffet in March 2025. The top recommendation is a roast beef slow cooked in a wood-fired oven. It's so tender that a knife glides through and the umami spreads in your mouth. An exceptional dish that made me very happy. Another feature is the wide variety of international dishes. Currently, they have a different fare, but you can enjoy everything from Asian to ethnic cuisine. The restaurant itself feels like a theme park, full of exotic atmosphere, so you feel like you're traveling while staying in Tokyo. And of course, we can't forget New Otani's famous sweets, also all you can eat. You can enjoy their signature strawberry shortcake, super melon shortcake, and many luxury desserts. It's held only on weekends and holidays, but since it's unlimited time, you can enjoy an endless loop of savory dishes and sweets. The menu changes monthly, so I really want to visit again soon. It's perfect for birthdays and special days. A truly unique buffet. Please go if you can. Grand Prince Hotel Shin Takanawa Slopeside Diner Zakuro. I visited this buffet in March 2025. The biggest charm of Zakuro is that they have many main dishes that feel like stars of the show. First, you can't miss the roast beef sliced in front of you. The meat is cooked slowly at low temperature, making it juicy. There are many sauce options, so you can change flavors to your liking. When I went during lunch, there was even fresh sushi made by a chef right in front of you. So luxurious. Freshly made sushi with fluffy rice and fresh toppings is the best. Also, the live teppanyaki corner is a highlight. You can enjoy duck, pork, and seasonal vegetables grilled before your eyes. It feels special. There are also many simmered dishes, all carefully made and full of flavor. And for desserts, you can enjoy Mont Blanc made on the spot and even gelato, irresistible. The variety of dishes is huge, and since it's unlimited time, you can enjoy everything at your own pace. They also offer seasonal menus, making you want to visit many times. Hotel Metropolitan Crossline. I visited here in early March 2025. I went there for a real friend's birthday. The charm of this restaurant is the authentic Japanese, Western, and Chinese dishes, plus great cost performance. I especially love their Chinese dishes. The white mapo tofu was impressive. It's rich, but you can adjust the spiciness with chili oil, so even those who dislike spicy food can enjoy it. Crossdine is popular with families for a reason. Editing this video made me crave it again. They also have teppanyaki, roast beef, tempura, all the classic hotel buffet items. It's a buffet that I recommend to everyone. The drinks were also great. Drinks aren't included in the buffet price, but since it was a celebration, I had a cocktail. Their original cocktails created by bartenders are available at a special price for buffet guests. As I said, the food is wonderful and the cost performance is amazing. Perfect for celebrations and for small everyday rewards. Premier Hotel, Cabin President, Tokyo Bayside Kitchen. This hard-to-reserve restaurant also offers unlimited time all-you-can-eat. Let me say first, the price is in the 3,000 yen range. I thought, is it okay to be this cheap? Because the quality is excellent. When I entered, my eyes were drawn to the bread corner. They had fluffy, fragrant focaccia, Danish pastries, and even financiers. The appetizer corner was also amazing. From prosciutto and chicken ham to carrot, rapi, and kohlrabi salad. So many variations. For mains, they had aqua pazza, burgers, and fish dishes. You could also enjoy curry and pancakes. Amazing. Even more surprising, though not all you can eat, you can order the daily pasta. The portion is just right. I'll say it again, this is in the 3,000 yen range. And it's unlimited time. I worried, is this price real? Because the buffet was so good. I visited here in summer 2024. It's one of the restaurants I want to revisit. Reservations are tough, but I'll try again. In this video, I introduced 5 carefully selected unlimited time buffets. I've put reservation links in the video description and comments, so check them before they're fully booked. Also, if you know other great unlimited time buffets, please share them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I upload new buffet videos every week, so don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. See you at the next buffet.